Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of ColdIron here on Dork Tales. This is episode 24, Where the Trail Forks. And this is the end of season 1. I didn't realize that we were going to be doing this show in seasons, but apparently we are, because it seemed like a really good place to take a couple weeks off for the holidays. And we're at episode 24, which means that we can kind of do like a 48 episode like 2-season arc. Be pretty good. But hello everybody, if you are joining us for the first time, this is our Western themed Dungeons & Dragons game that is set in our homebrew world of Elos. I very much am excited to share this episode with you. Unfortunately, one of our players is sick tonight. Amy is not here to say goodbye to Carrion because Carrion is moving on with a side plot for a while. So I do have the rest of the cast though. And we're very sad that Amy's not here, but I hope you're doing well, Amy, and we will continue without you in your stead as per your demands. Now with that, let's go ahead and meet everybody, starting with Caitlan. Hey, Caitlan. How's it going?
Hey, I'm Caitlan. I use she, her pronouns, and so does Zoe, the Warforged Paladin. Oath of the Peacemaker. I was like, how does that work again? Like, Peacemaker, Oath of the Peacemaker. That's the ticket. And by the way, I loved the background and how the dust is just whooshing along. That's beautiful.
Right. Thank you. You're beautiful. But you know what else is beautiful? Oh, thank you. We're all beautiful. But not as beautiful as our own green-bodied monster, Robin.
Yeah, my eyes are gold.
Your eyes are gold. But I'm not looking at your eyes.
I am. But yes, I'm Robin. I use she, her pronouns, and tonight I am playing Trixxi Blastemoff, our goblin gadgetsmith artificer, who also uses she, her. And I'll admit, I'm feeling a little nauseous today, but looking at the backgrounds does not, like, it's really cool, but it's not helping, so I am not going to be looking at Twitch too much because it looks really cool, just not right now.
Fair. All right. Well, why don't we go ahead and look at someone else? Let's look at our very own cat girl, Christine.
Hello, I am Christine. I use she, her pronouns, and tonight I am playing Belle St. Clair, Tabaxi, warlock of the group Pact of the Nameless. I guess, or patron the Nameless.
Or patron is the name. He doesn't have a name. He is the patron with no name. Pact
of the Gun, I guess. Which I will remind, I still don't have any of the write-up for.
Oh no! Well, you'll have it for season 2, I guarantee. You know what else you'll have in season 2? It's Cat.
Oh my god, I will be in season 2. And the things that won't change in season 2 are my pronouns, which are she, her pronouns. Most likely. But also things that aren't changing are Tali. She is my Seraphim aberrant mind sorcerer. Who is, I mean, we all, you know, she's a person.
That's debatable. Well, let's find out what a person she is tonight as we are heading into game. But first, I have to thank our unofficial fifth player tonight, Bookwyrm Games. Bookwyrm Games, we had a nice long talk about Bookwyrm Games before, and Bookwyrm Games might be making some really, I'm not sure if I want to say amazing or dumbass dice at our request, because they have ones with bees inside of them, but they don't have ones with possums inside of them, and we're pushing for it. So if you want possums, message Bookwyrm Games, who are our amazing sponsor. Hey, Bookwyrm Games is where you can go to get a lot of dice that make you feel nice. At bookwyrmgames.com, you can also get tea, you can get all sorts of accoutrements, like plushes and pins, and all the great gifts to give your loved ones around a nerdy Yule. Folks, if you use code DorkTales, you'll save 15%, and there is free shipping worldwide, with one large exception at the moment, thanks to tariff policies. For the low price of 100 Canadian dollars, that shipping comes to you free. And below it, it's just still very reasonable. So go check out Bookwyrm Games today. They're a great company. They're a small company, and they are ran by dorks and nerds like you and me. Thank you, Bookwyrm Games, for being our sponsor for yet another month. You are the real heroes here. All right, and folks, do you have anything that y'all need to talk about or we need to figure out before we hop in?
We're just kind of a very interesting update for Tali.
What?
when we meet up with her.
Oh, yes, true.
Yeah, I'm curious.
It's
I'm very curious what's
fine.
happening.
Everything's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's fine. You don't need to know. All right, so folks, last episode, nothing of note happened. You definitely didn't fight an undead wasp woman who I'm not allowed to talk about anymore because she was so squicky that she set everybody off.
She was so cool though. Oh
Okay,
my god.
now I need
so
to hear
cool,
more about
but
this.
she was on the level of the scarabs and the mummy. It was on that level. It was on
That's
that
fair.
level.
I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch this because now you've got me intrigued.
Well, you should look at the thumbnail from last episode because she was a hottie.
I mean, just go look
Was
at
that the
art
picture that you
I
sent in the
Yeah.
chat?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Okay, so folks, the other thing that I wanted to tell you is I believe this is our last public game of 2025. So we have
Oh, sure.
2 more games that are happening over on Patreon. We have Descent into Avernus that is occurring on Tuesday, and we have unless there are some travel shenanigans with the holidays, we have the Session 0 for our brand new Vampire the Masquerade game over on Patreon next Friday. But then we're going to take a couple weeks off. I'm going to use that time to prep some campaigns and chronicles and get everything nice and ready. I also have a huge backlog of things that I'm going to be posting publicly over on YouTube. I might run them on Twitch on some off days as well, like as little surprises. But I also just wanted to say thank you so much for being here with us and for hanging out with ColdIron, because ColdIron is one of the favorite D&D campaigns I've ever ran. I love the setting. I love the world building that we've been able to do together, and I'm really excited for what is coming. The last thing I wanted to mention, though, before we hop in is that I've done a couple of rules changes, just some little minor tweaks. I have added a new weapon trait, a new weapon property. It is called recoil. It is a general term that applies to any weapon, any firearm, that is. And what it means is you will see on certain weapons, it will say recoil and then a number. That is to say, if you have a recoil with, say, recoil 13, that means you must use 2 hands on that weapon unless you have that strength score or higher. This means that now Zoe can wield a shotgun one-handed. Because you have strength, what, 16, 18? Something huge.
It's not that huge.
Okay, well, is it
I
higher than like
pretend it is.
is it higher than like a 12?
Yes. It's
All right.
15.
Oh, 15. Yeah. That's actually what you need for your shotgun, so that works out.
Phew. Yeah. I think that's why I took 15.
Yeah. So that also is going to work for like handguns, like deagles and things like that. Sniper rifles will remain 2-handed because can you imagine dual wielding sniper rifles? I can't. Time to dual wield shotguns, Zoe. It's true. All right.
So did you put that in the?
It is in the quick ref as well as a bunch of. So it's in the player quick ref document. And it also has included the new bullet types, as well as a clarification on the rules for what happens if you have a magic gun versus a magic bullet, and so on. Like, I tried to clarify it a bit today. So it should be running a little smoother now. Yeah. Does anybody have anything else they want to ask or say before we hop in? Perfect. Last time on ColdIron, you had a difficult encounter there inside of the old graveyard at the top of Little Top. There, you fought someone named Dorothea of the Paper Dolls. This bounty hunter had come to claim you and return you for your crimes against, well, I'm sure that you'll be able to inform Tally very soon what they are. But after a pitched battle, you were able to defeat not only her, but her controlled thralls, and were able to destroy the body, thereby preventing her from resurrecting. You also went and looted all of her shit and killed her handservant, whose name I wrote down somewhere, I'm pretty sure.
Horatio.
Horatio. Oh, thank you. You actually paid attention. But
I definitely didn't just finish reading the Dork Takes wiki article about it.
hey, thank you, Random Equinox, for writing that wiki. All right, so without further ado, I think we are going to hop into game right about now. You are all gathered there in the middle of the dust storm. The dust is whipping around you. It is blinding, stifling. You all find yourselves pulling up handkerchiefs or bandanas to breathe more clearly through, standing there on the blood-stained back of the funeral wagon that was carrying all of this strange bounty hunter's goods. After looting everything, what do? It's the four of you there. Belle, Zoe, Trixxi, and Carrion.
We should probably find Tally and make our way out of this town.
Yeah.
We shouldn't stay anywhere too long, probably now.
No, we're gonna be in. We're gonna meet a lot more bounty hunters with that kind of bounty on our head.
Carrion will take a look around and... If they're going after my sister and my brother, I'm definitely going to want to hang on to the tin tortoise? Was that what it was called? The wagon. If that's okay with
Like,
you?
you want the transport? We have to find our own transportation out of it then? You
Not out of
I thought
here.
you're gonna.
No, but like, no, beyond that. I thought I was going to drop you off at Stark Springs.
Yeah. Yes, because that is on the way to where you are going, correct?
I think so.
Oh, I thought you were going east, and then we were gonna meet up at Stark Springs to go north. 'Cause
No,
you're...
I'm going north. I'm going past Stark Springs. I'm going north.
All right. I think
Sure.
that is
Yes.
a good idea if that's what works for you.
Is it? I mean, as long as they are willing to do it. I mean, we did hire them. We're not exactly own them.
Well,
Yeah.
we have gold now. Or platinum.
That is true. So you can afford to hire them.
It's nice when something goes right.
Just keep an eye out for yourself, right? Your head was also on those bounty papers.
Worth a lot more, I might add. So do take care of yourself.
Where do we find a drunk Tally?
I expect that will not be hard.
And as you say that, let's transition over. Down beneath the dust. Down under Little Top. Down in the broad spaces there, where the party of the Hillfire Festival is still ongoing. The sound of the wind breaking and fading into the background as we head down into the safe parts of the city. As we head down to where the party doesn't stop. Now, people are having a great time, and Tally, last episode, you ended up going from swimming to being dragged out by those dwarves that you were singing along with, and ended up going on something of an Undermountain pub crawl. So,
Okay.
I would like you to roll me a d20 and tell me what you get.
Okay. Actually, I'm gonna use my new Void D20 for this. That's a
Ooh,
D12.
fancy.
I always pick up the D12s instead. Yeah, that's a 5.
Cool. And with your con save on top of that?
10.
10. You are blitzed.
Okay, nice.
So you have been having an absolutely fantastic time. You can't remember half of it, and there are parts of this day that you are absolutely going to have difficulty remembering for the rest of your life. But what you do remember right now is that you are spending time with a couple of very interesting folk. There's a pair of bards, Pip and Pop. Pip and Pop are a pair of, I would say, quarter elves. They have just slightly pointier ears than they are supposed to, or at least that you would expect from a human. Rather slender, good looking. They're not particularly good at singing, but they are amazing dancers. They're the type of bards that get hired as backup performers for better bards. And despite the fact that they're supposed to be quiet, both of them get louder and louder with each drink. It's kind of hard to tell what the difference is. Pip and Pop both look very much the same. They have, well, they're both androgynous men in their, I'd say, early 20s. Early 20s with just like the barest hint of stubble. They have long hair, and you're trying to remember if it is Pip that has the blue streak in his hair or if it's Pop. Because the other one has a red streak, and you're trying to color code them, and you're having trouble determining which is which. You also are going to be spending time with a lovely dwarven woman named Rhea Ironjaw, who is one of the folks that takes care of the fish down in the under areas of Little Top, where they have like the cave fish spawning pools. And she's a real salt of the earth type who constantly is trying to pick fights with people that aren't in your drinking party. She really wants to either get laid or punched or both tonight. And you know what? Dealer's choice. You are also going to be spending times with Nine-Finger Nix. Nine-Finger Nix is an absolutely like genderless little waif. They are, I would say, maybe 4'11". You think human? It's kind of hard to tell. They have that whole rogue vibe going on with the pointy hat and the long cloak and the high collar that obscures their face. But they keep talking about how, you know, they're some of the greatest heist experts that you've ever met. And one time, when I was in Burden, I ran a heist where we stole directly from the most wicked candy shop owner in town. It cost me one of my fingers. Every time they tell a story, they lose like an additional finger. Honestly, they're like down like 12 fingers right now. I don't know if they're counting on toes or what, but it is absolutely crazy. I would like you to make 2 more rolls for me to determine what NPCs are here. Roll me 2 d20s.
I got 2 and 7.
2 and 7, we love it. So there's Elowyn Bramblewick. Elowyn Bramblewick is absolutely trying to have a wonderful night. She goes by Ellie, and she is... Have you ever heard a British person try to do a particularly convincing American accent?
Oh god, yeah.
You're going to recognize that this person is you think an Aasimar. It's hard to tell. They're humanoid in appearance, but you can see that their eyes are full of starlight. Their hair, although it is pulled up into a very tight bun to hide its length, has to be at least 4 feet long and is shimmering gold. And when I say gold, I don't mean she has golden hair. I mean she has gold hair.
I have magical hair that glows when I sing.
Yes, exactly. She does. She absolutely does. She also has skin that is the color of... Well, actually, let's find out. Which is very striking because this woman has skin that is the color of the richest shade of like a burnt umber. So we're thinking like very dark brown, very like rich and warm with red undernotes and gold hair on top of it that is pulled into a tight bun. She has a number I don't know, Trixxi. Maybe she'll find out. She's asking if there's gold down in the mines. I don't know, look for a vein. But she is obviously slumming. She's wearing peasant clothes that look like they were purchased to look like peasant clothes, like pre-ripped jeans types of way. And then the last one that you were spending time with is a person named Velis. Now, Velis kind of reminds you of everybody's loser cousin. And Velis is talking about they're trying to have a good time, but Velis is the type of guy who's like, he's like a halfling, and like halflings are lucky, right? But the problem is that like Velis, just nothing goes right. Like if a halfling is lucky, he must be a gnome, because this isn't working out. Like, he woke up on the wrong side of the bed and he's got a kink in his neck, but that's fine because, like, you know, like, life gets better. And then he went out to the bar and he was out with you guys and he ordered a couple of beers, but they didn't give him a beer. They gave him one of the non-alcoholic beers because they didn't think that he was old enough, even though he's like 38. Like, he's 38. He looks 30. I look 38 and they still gave it to me, but that's fine. That's fine. I went back and I talked to another bartender, and they wouldn't trade out my drink, but they would sell me a new one. And I was walking back, but then I got bumped into by that Minotaur, and well, anyway, at least I got mozzarella sticks. Ow! I got chipped a tooth. That's not a mozzarella stick. Ow! That's a piece of agate. How does that even happen? That is the type of night that Velis is having.
Okay.
So as you are spending time out with these folks, you are absolutely drunk. People are swaying around, and Elowin leans forward. So, what is it that brings you all the way out here? She says, trying to stiffen her language from a highfalutin or aristocratic tongue.
Well, what am I? I'm looking for someone. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. I'm looking for someone. And
what did you say that you do back in Prospect?
Oh, well, I guess do I own a business now? Partially. I co-own a business.
I thought you were a working girl.
Well, I mean, kind of.
Look, I don't judge. You know, I just wondered if you wanted to spend a little more time with me tonight. I have to admit, there's not many other good takers here, but you are absolutely radiant.
It's the wings, isn't it?
One moment, please. She's very drunk. So let me roll for that. Wow, those are pretty good. Oh, yeah, it's the wings. I didn't... yeah, they're really exotic.
It was one of my biggest selling features back at the club.
Are they sensitive?
she's going to reach out with one of her wings and just kind of like gently like run it down her arm.
Well, I know I'm sensitive. I meant your wings.
Of course they are.
And she's gonna lean over and bite one of them.
Ah! Oh my god! No one's ever bitten my wings before. That's
Sorry, I'm really hungry.
it's fair.
Oh my God. Can you guys go get some food for us? You're hanging out in one of the wide pavilions that's turned into more of just kind of like an open air party. You can see that people are gallivanting around. People are making out in the corners. There are dancers. There are food vendors.
Yeah, could you guys actually go grab us some food real quick? That'd be so nice. I'd so appreciate it.
Oh, man, I would, but I lost my wallet. I'm looking for it. If you've seen one, it's got like it's like a really cool wallet that's got like nothing ventured on it. It's a bootleg from like when they were like sponsored by Uziland.
Isn't it on the counter? I think you left it on the counter.
Oh, okay, I'll go check. One of the others, Pip and Pop, are like, yeah, let's go check. Let's go see if they're over there. You said it, Pip. Don't have too much fun while we're gone.
You know we won't, boys. Thank you.
So, where were we?
You bit my wing.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Should I not have? Is
And
that...
where are we going from there?
They say that I have a pretty dirty mouth. Should I try it on you? And she is going to lean in and drunkenly try to kiss you. Cat.
Yes.
Do you allow that to happen?
She's drunk, so yes, I will allow that to happen.
Sounds great. As you do, you're going to feel her lips, which are lovely and plush and warm. They're going to press up against yours, and you are going to feel hungry. There's going to be a twist in your stomach. It feels like one part desire, one part hunger. And there's a tingle. There's a tingle that runs all the way down from the base of your spine, base of your tail, up your spine, through the synapses of your brain, and ends in your eyes. You feel a warmth flood your lips. And I need you to do me a favor. Can you please roll me 5d4, please?
5? I happen to have exactly 5d4 on my desk. That is a 3, a 4, a 2, a 1.
You can just add them all together if you want.
And a 6, 10, 13.
13? Okay. Are you down any hit points?
No, she's full health.
Sounds great. As you kiss her back, you are going to feel your lips begin to, perhaps pulse is the right word. They almost swell, like you've eaten a particularly spicy pepper. They become more sensitive, and you reflexively intake a bit of breath. But as you do, it's like you have reached inside of this woman's mouth and hooked her breath with yours. And you feel something that is warmer than flesh flow into your mouth. You are going to immediately clear the poison condition and be sober. You are lost in a moment of bliss that feels like tasting the most delicious glass of wine, or that perfect pairing of some type of food with a sauce. It is a satisfying, elating feeling that flows through you. And when you open your eyes, it is when she sags against you. What do you do? That was a great kiss as far as you can tell.
But she is no longer drunk.
You are no longer drunk.
Is she...
Can you make me a medicine check?
Yup. That's gonna be 17, 18.
18? There's a weak pulse on the side of her neck, and you can see that blood has pooled down her ears and nostrils, and she is leaning up against you now. A little bit of blood staining the hem of your dress, and a froth leaking out of her mouth. She is twitching and trembling. You've seen this before. Not this exactly, but you've worked enough in the scene that you know that when someone took a narcotic, or perhaps too much of it, they would seize up. They would go into some type of overdose fit. And right now, she is trembling and shaking, and you can see that pulse in her throat hitting an arrhythmatic staccato. Bum, ba-bum, 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 bum. She is not in a good way. What do you do?
Ellie? Ellie? Oh no.
Across the way, you can see the others gathering some food at a local stand, ready to bring it back to you. They're going to come back to see you like this, Tally.
She is going to go find them first.
Okay. So back over across the way, you are going to... I want you to make me a perception roll.
Okay. 15.
15. Now, it is dark inside of here. There's all sorts of, there's basically like a fog machine set up. But as you are heading toward them, you're going to head up to the little bar stand that they are buying more drinks and food at. And as you do, it has a wide back mirror. And as you approach, you are going to catch a glimpse of yourself right before you talk to them. And your eyes. What color are Tally's eyes?
They are slit pink.
Because they're glowing a violent purple.
Oh!
And-
how is she feeling otherwise?
It's like super fucking good. Oh my god, you could do push-ups
Oh,
right
no.
now. You could like you feel energized. You feel alive. This
How
is like
does her
coming
wing feel where she got bit?
perfectly fine.
Hmm.
Not bruised
How
or
hard?
anything.
How hard did she bite it?
Like drunk pick-me girl.
Oh, okay, perfect. Easy.
So like, yeah, you're gonna have a mark the next day because she was going too
Okay.
hard.
Okay. Okay. So she can't see what's happening. I'm sorry, rewind just a little bit when she was on her way to the bar cart, where the others were. Is there anywhere that she could have seen her own reflection at all to see that?
I think that like you're probably about 10-15 feet away from them when you see that. It is
When I see
quite
that, okay.
bright in the darkness. I want you to do me one more favor. Can you make me one last roll? An Arcana roll.
Perfect. Yeah, sorry, my mind just kind of blanked in that scene, the scene that you just described.
Mhm.
Arcana check is going to be 16-17.
You are going to immediately flash back to that look, that color, that brightness. You know that color. You've seen it before. Not often, but you have seen it a few times. It's the same color as the ore that Trixxi picked up.
Oh no.
Your eyes are flashing the same bright purple that an active lump of ColdIron does.
Oh no. She is, after seeing that, she is going to oh, what? Oh, what would she do? Because I'm scared. I'm scared of this as a player, but she is such a weird personality.
We'll tell you what, I'm going to spend a something good happens.
Okay.
And as you are paused and looking around, you are going to... Who would reach out and grab Tally from behind? Just kind of grab her shoulder and be like, hey. Which one of you four would do that? Or which one of you three would do that?
Because I think as that's happening, she's probably realizing that she actually likes this.
Mm-hmm.
She's probably just about to. She's probably just starting to smile to herself in her reflection.
And as you are looking in your reflection, so focused on yourself, you are going to feel a metallic hand placed on your shoulder.
Ooh, Tally, there you are.
She is going to pivot very quickly and just stare.
See, I told you it wouldn't be hard. Oh, what's the matter with you?
You don't look
What?
so good.
Oh, so
You're
is her
okay.
eyes glowing still?
Let's... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to spend the drama bomb to say they still are.
What is
What
happening
did
to
you
your
drink?
eyes there?
I don't actually know. I was drunk and then I wasn't. And I was just checking in with my friends, and on my way up I noticed this.
Are you sure? Did someone slip something into your drink? Maybe.
Can
No,
I get
actually,
Can I get a deception roll from you, Tally, and an insight roll from
Oh.
everybody else?
100%.
Carrion, true to form, I rolled for Amy, and I got a 7.
Perfect.
It's fine, I got an 8.
Ooh.
Ciao. Oh my god, it's
I got a natural 20.
Hold on. Oh, I got a 20 as well.
The Stargate 20 pulled up, and I add 8 to my deception score.
Oh, there it
Well,
is.
there you go.
11.
So I got a 28 off of Nat.
All right.
So she's just gonna turn and be like, yeah, I was actually really feeling really drunk, and then I got up, and everything just kind of cleared right up. Do we want to head out?
Yeah, we need to go now. Like, now.
Sounds
Get your
good.
things.
Let's get out of here.
And as you round the corner,
Righto. That was easy.
How far away from the, collapsing,
Tally,
foaming...
we would have put her, like,
Yeah.
as, like, sitting down, like she was just had a bit too much to drink.
and so I'd say probably like 20, 30 feet away.
Yeah, why don't we head out?
All right.
All right, so as you head out, behind you, you are going to hear the sound of a kerfuffle as you round the corner, and people start panicking. You hear someone yell, "We need a cleric! We need a cleric!"
What's going on?
I have no idea.
I'm not a cleric, but I might be able to help.
Do you head back?
Yeah. Unless, people can stop me, but yeah, I'll head back.
Okay.
Yeah, no, Trixxi will also head back. She has healing magic too, so she's like,
All right.
it'd look
so
weird if we ran away from the scene of something.
think
Zoe,
Belle's gonna try and just like fade into the shadows and keep an eye out for anybody who looks too interested.
Okay, sounds good. It looks like a group of drunken revelers from the pool are there, and they're going to rush over, and they're going to be shouting for help, as it looks like one of the very gorgeous girls that Zoe saw in the pool while she was doing Brigwatch has collapsed on a set of sofas that has been arranged out in the public view.
Oh, shoot. I will run over and look around at everybody. What happened to her?
I don't know. She just collapsed. We found her over here, just having a seizure or something. She stopped moving.
Oh, can I like medicine check her?
You absolutely can.
Yeah, I would love to also medicine check her.
You may.
Joe. Oh, I did not roll very well.
Tally's gonna at that point come on and be like, "Oh my gosh, Ellie!"
I got a
and
13.
run up beside
14.
Ellie.
Okay. You got a 13. One moment, please.
And I got a 14.
All right. So, I'm just going to check something real quick. So, here's the deal. A lot of different people in D&D have different hit points. Based on their builds. Leaning down, Zoe, Trixxi. You're too late.
Oh shit.
Her pulse isn't beating. Her breath isn't coming. She's gone. It happens. Death by misadventure.
Tally, you know this woman?
We've actually been hanging out for part of the night.
I mean, we were like 30 feet away when you said that. Was she with anyone else?
I mean, not when I last saw her.
Tally, what happened? A little
I don't know.
halfling-ish person says.
I came up to see you guys 5 minutes ago, and I ran into my friends, and we were actually just about to head out. Instead.
Make me one more deception roll.
No,
Yeah,
no, no.
inciting the fuck out of Tally right now.
You know what?
You
I'm
are
gonna
inciting the
spend.
fuck out of
I'm
Tally.
gonna spend to hurt them more to give Robin advantage.
Ooh.
Zoe's too busy cradling the body and closing her eyes.
The fact that Tally came up to us 30 feet away while people were shouting for a cleric, Trixxi is so sus.
I got a 25 on my deception.
13.
13.
No natural 20 this time, sorry.
You managed to hold inside the obvious lie here. You managed to pass it by. And you can see that Trixxi narrows her eyes at you for a moment, trying to gauge you. But Trixxi, if she is lying, she's very convincing. Very convincing. Zoe, down at the body.
Just a quick question.
Mhm.
Does Tally wear lipstick?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Trixie's going to be looking at the body once she asks
I want
Tally
an,
that question.
I want an investigation roll.
Alright, come on. Artificer dice. There we go. I'm going to spend my determination to make that a 26.
All right, 26. You are going to find that Tally's lipstick is on her mouth.
Where the foaming was. Interesting. She's not going to say anything. She's not going to say anything. She's not even going to really look, but she's just going to be...
Zoe, you're holding the body. Is there anything you're doing?
Probably doing her own little kind of trying to figure out a cause of death.
Sure. Give me an investigation check.
Ciao! Oh, 13 plus... 1. 14.
Honestly, looking at it,
I mean, I have my do I have much determination?
You do,
I think
you do.
so. Yeah, okay, I'll make that a 17.
it looks like some type of... It looks similar to an energy drain. Some type of... Or, I mean, like, it's kind of resembling, like, narcotic overdose. But looking at the pallor of the skin, there was a narcotic component in this, but no, it looks like an energy drain, like the types that, like, most predominantly you've seen this in undead.
Mm-hmm.
But there are other creatures, fey creatures can do this. You don't think that it was something as simple as just she took too much of something. Belle, as you're watching from nearby, from your vantage point, there aren't very many... In fact, you're not going to really be able to pick out anybody who seems particularly, like, overly interested. Everybody who is paying attention to this is quite interested in what's going on. But you are going to hear some guards start to come. Several dwarven guards are going to rush in, trying to separate the situation and make sure that everything is in good order. And among them, you are going to see an old dwarven cleric, wearing the clothes and colors of a priest of Brig. He rushes forward, almost tripping over his vestments as he rushes up next to the body, and with wide eyes is going to look down at her. Oh no. Mistress Eowyn. Alright, clear the way. Everyone clear out of here. Clear.
Of course. She'll put the body down very gently.
How
and
long?
back up.
How long has she been like this?
We stumbled across her minutes ago.
Then it might still be time then. By the power of Gren, I call upon you. May the wheel turn. May it turn. And he's going to reach into a pouch and is going to pull out a small vial and is going to empty it into the air as he prays. It glimmers in the low firelight. And I'm going to spend your last something good happens.
Is this...
A spell? Yes.
Yeah. Does it include a roll?
It does not include a roll.
Okay, sounds good.
No. So he is going to cast Revivify as he pours a vial of diamond dust down onto the body. And the girl there is going to suddenly gasp an intake of breath. Now, Zoe, you know that Revivify is particularly expensive. In fact, all magic that brings you back to life is very expensive. And we are on the end of that minute, basically. So, but 300 gold pieces worth of diamond dust spreads down and coats and absorbs into her, and she makes a horrible gasp around the foam in her throat. The cleric rolls her onto her side and begins patting her back. No, there you go, love. There you go. You're all fine. You're all fine. You're all fine. You're all fine. And what happened? I don't know, she says. I don't know what was... I just... Oh. And she looks up at you, Tally, and smiles drunkenly. Oh. Hello, you.
Hi.
I'm sorry to ruin our date.
You're okay, girl. You're okay now.
I must have had a bit too much.
Bit too much something.
I'm all right. I'm all right, Barden. I can go with my friend here. You're not going anywhere. You're going home. Your mother, your father, they're both going to be worried sick if they hear about this. Well, then don't tell them. I'm only out of the house for one night. Let me just spend
You need
time.
to rest up, my friend.
I would like to go with my friend Tally.
You need to rest.
I would love it if everyone here could make me an insight roll if you were watching this.
Yeah.
Oh, like a
Um,
hawk.
so-
Trixie's just staring at Tally.
Zoe's also gonna put her hand on her. She's gonna make the symbol of Brig on her forehead and do lay on hands.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. She's gonna start with like 10 hit points.
Okay.
See where that gets her?
Oh, that's going to get her basically full. She has like 9 hit points.
Perfect. Oh, great. Perfect.
And then at the same time,
Ciao. Too focused.
also Tally got a dirty 20 for insight, but she's going to reach down at the same time, and she's gonna subtle spell suggestion on Ellie. And well, no, she doesn't need to even subtle spell it because it is just vocal. Yeah, she's gonna cast suggestion, and say, Ellie, you need to go rest.
Everybody is going to immediately, by the way, with that insight roll, because I'm seeing a nat 20, a dirty 20, and a 7, and a dirty 20. So everybody but the 7 is going to immediately know that the way that this Ellie's eyes are dilated, she is charmed. She has the charmed condition. However, the suggestion is going to immediately take with my 8 that I just rolled. And she is going to... Okay. Thanks. Appreciate it. And the dwarven cleric is going to basically, like, fireman carry her off with the guards. Leaving the 5 of you there. Oh, and Carrion as well. 5.5 of you. 4.5 of you. Yes, that's the way math works.
All right, we should go.
Yes, we wouldn't want to be caught up in more mischief. I was very nervous for a split second there.
What happened here? I was buying a churro. She says, biting
Maybe
into a
Tali
churro.
can help enlighten us on that.
Oh, I thought you were saying that she could help you with a churro. I'm fine eating the churro on myself. Do you want one?
No, I'm feeling quite sick to my stomach all of a sudden.
Oh, it's probably all the bloodshed.
You're,
And she's going to...
you're quite
Trixxi, we need to
relaxed.
talk.
Oh, do we? We really do.
We need to talk.
Not in the middle of the crowd.
No, not here, but we need to talk.
Let's go back to the Tin Turtle.
Let's go maybe not quite so loudly and go find the space that is...
What about our
Private.
hotel rooms?
We should probably get our stuff.
That's true.
I need to have a travel bag.
Let's move.
Come on. It's a churro. You'd like it. Sorry, I was just picturing that he'd suddenly grow a little sombrero after eating a churro.
Oh my god, like a Yoshi or something.
Yeah,
I love it.
basically,
Or
he's like
Kirby,
he's a
rather.
Yoshi. He's just a
Like-
Yoshi.
Like a Kirby, I think. I was thinking Kirby.
No, it's like a Yoshi. I
Okay,
like Yoshi better than Kirby. I'm not gonna lie.
That's fair.
We
Hello.
cut back to you making your way through the halls and going back to your hotel room to gather your things. The door shuts behind you, and Carrion goes to grab her things out of her room, so she's just whoop. And as you make your way back inside of the room, you're going to hear Carrion open the door, and you're going to hear, "You look a frightful mess. What's going on there?" From your driver, Huxley. Ah, rough night.
Yeah,
We need to go.
go.
I mean, we can leave in the morning.
No, now.
I don't think that we should take the Sarns out in the dust storm. I think it's probably a bad idea. How important is this to you?
My life is fairly important to me.
You know what? I'm sure that I could probably put on a dusk rag or something to get her out of here in one piece. I'll get some blinders and some goggles going. I'll see what I can rig up. Do we have an hour?
Yes, we have an hour.
An hour should suffice.
I'll meet you by the stables upstairs.
Trixie's gonna hand him a platinum.
Is my life in danger? Okay. and he's gonna pocket the platinum at that silence.
9 platinum. Take it off my sheet.
9 platinum.
We had 10 platinum each.
Oh, that's fair. I thought you'd given him 9 platinum.
No. I'm writing from 10 platinum on my sheet just to be like fair that I'm taking off that Trixxi put.
And as he rushes off, you are going to see that behind him, dangling out of the closet, is Theron.
Oh gosh.
He is hanging from the closet rod by his knees, upside down.
What are
Hello.
you doing?
Stretching my lower back. The lumbar could really use it. Why? Do you not... I suppose that is why you are not as flexible as me.
I suppose that's correct.
Why do you look like you just killed someone? Did you just kill someone without me?
Does it count if they were trying to kill us first for our...
It makes it more justifiable in the eyes of the law.
Oh, good. Well, that was the case.
Yes.
I'll gather my things. He will gather his thing. He has one thing. It is that chipped sword.
If we have a bit of time, Trixxi, can I borrow you in the other room, please?
Before you do that, and Trixie's gonna pull out the papers with all the bounties of our head on the thing and say, we need to be a little less conspicuous before you go around killing people.
But to be fair, I didn't know that we had bounties on our heads before we killed her.
No.
What? Oh, okay.
Okay, like now?
All right. Trixie will follow Tally into the room, another room.
Tally's going to close the door behind her.
Belle's gonna go right up against the door and sit and listen.
Yeah, fair.
That story
Love it.
check.
Really figures
Love
Belle
it.
will tell her afterwards, so...
Yeah.
That's why I keep Belle around. Am I seeing ear cat, or am I hearing ear cat?
Exactly.
Ear cap.
As soon as you're in the room alone with Tally,
Mhm.
she does not look okay. She looks very scared.
Okay.
You know the most about ColdIron out of anyone here.
Yes.
How much do you actually know about it? Other than what we've seen, obviously, we've seen it transform people and do crazy shit. What does it do?
It made me lose my arm. I don't know if you were there for that. I lost
No,
my
I
arm.
wasn't.
My arm grew back, and then I lost it to the ColdIron. So, it's real not good. You know what? I'm not attuned to it anymore. I don't want it anymore. It's real bad. Why?
Because I'm pretty sure I have something to do with ColdIron. You know how I've always said I don't know what I am?
Yes.
I have no clue. Yeah, that down there just now,
Mm-hmm.
I have no clue what the fuck just happened.
Okay.
She kissed me. I stood up to get the others from that we were partying with. And then I ran into you.
Okay.
You
didn't.
My eyes have never been purple before, by the way.
That looked very weird. You didn't like.
I have no
do
clue
that.
what just happened. She kissed me. And then I was hammered when she kissed me. I am not anymore.
So, like, purified you?
I don't know. And then when I saw my reflection, my eyes were bright fucking purple. You know what else is bright fucking purple? Fucking ColdIron affected shit.
Yes.
Do you see why I wanted to talk to you about this?
Yeah, that's very fair. I would say we should probably also talk to the others too. So
I'm yes, that's the next step. I wanted to talk to you first about this because I know you and we've had some trust issues in the past.
Yep.
And
Definitely
that's why,
was ready to point a gun at your head just
and
now.
that is why I wanted to bring you into this as soon as we had some privacy, because I don't know what the fuck is happening with me, and I don't know how much we need to watch for this.
Okay.
I've kissed hundreds of people before.
And it's never
I
happened.
used to do it as a job.
Yeah. And it's never happened before.
This has never
This is the
happened
first
before.
one.
I don't know if she bit the shit out of my wing.
Can I take a look at her wing?
Yeah, her wings look totally fine. I'm not even gonna make you do a roll for that.
Oh,
Do I remember if
you are
she-
gonna see that there is a smear of lipstick along them at one point, though.
okay.
Do I remember if she drew blood at all?
You don't think so? It's kind of dark
So-
though. It's hard to tell. It definitely she could have.
So she's going to wrap bring her wing in front of her. She bit the shit out of my wing,
And it's all better.
and it's better.
So you like absorbed to health? You like
I guess.
what the fuck? All right. What you've maybe missed since you've been pottying a little bit.
Yeah.
We went down to the meeting. This arm here grew back
Okay,
with the
that's
ColdIron. Then went and attacked Carrion.
what?
And so Belle had to cut my arm off again. My regular green goblin, like, flesh and blood arm. Belle had to go cut that off. It grabbed the ColdIron that I was attuned to magically and ran off into the sewer with it. So, the ColdIron is very weird, and I have one more piece left. I'm not going to attune to it. But I'm gonna try and study it to try and see if we can negate the effects of it. And I feel now, especially hearing this from you, we need to really do this.
Yeah, because also that's insane about your arm. Sorry,
Yes,
that
it's-
happened.
Yeah, I had to go relive
that-
through the worst day of my life again, and yeah, it was not fun.
Sounds super traumatic, and I'm sorry.
Oh,
for that.
it's very traumatic, but I've compartmentalized it, and I've pushed it away.
Perfect. That's what I do.
Yep.
But yeah, so we need to also tell this to the others, because they need to know. I don't know if
Belle's not listening at the door right now, I would be very
we know that
surprised.
she's listening. Of course she's listening, because it's
Gonna
Belle.
open the door then. Well, at this point, if you just thought I was going to listen, you might as well have the door open to begin with, so all of us could have been involved from the beginning.
Look, I wanted the
So-
semblance. I wanted the impression of privacy to start with, but
Well, I'm glad you did not expect real privacy, at least.
I never expect real privacy when you're involved.
And I figured Bill would tell me anyways.
Exactly.
I
And
made my favorite cookies.
we're all gonna know. But just so that it's clear for all of us, yes, that was me down there with the girl. No, I don't know how it happened, and no, I don't know why it happened.
So you kissed her, and basically...
She
ColdIron went,
kissed
"Whoop."
me.
Oh! That's
She
nice.
kissed me. We were both hammered, by the way. Otherwise, I would have never let her kiss me because I don't like kissing people because it's disgusting and gross.
There's going to be the sound of like
experienced that.
there's going to be the sound of like soft feet hitting the ground, and Theron is going to lean forward and say, I appreciate you having this conversation, but I would remind you that our rooms are across the hall from each other, so everyone in the hall would hear about your murder. Good job.
So there is that as well.
Yeah, let's close the door here. Everyone get in here, I guess, and we'll go into a different room and close the door. Going into rooms.
I figured we were in a room already, and then went into like the separate bedroom or something. Like I figured we were already
Well,
in
you
our
guys are in
closed
hotel
room
rooms.
together.
You're
Yeah.
in hotel room caves, so like...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I was thinking the same thing that I think Kat is that we were in a suite
Yeah.
of rooms.
Like, I wasn't meaning like...
you know what? I will spend that last something good happens that I just got bought to say that you got the suite. It's the
Yeah,
sweet
'cause
life of Zach and Cody.
I wasn't figuring that we were like hallway and then room.
Yeah.
Well, apparently you weren't anymore. Diddle-oo, diddle-oo, diddle-oo.
Or else
So
that
we're
would
not
have gone a
screaming
different
about murder in front of
Yeah.
all of
Yeah,
the hotel.
the production
Yay!
budget came in at the very end
Yeah.
of the
Oh, wonderful.
season. There we go. Thanks, Netflix.
Listen.
So yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah, so as I briefly said, Trixxi will go into the other suite room, grab the pieces of paper with all of our bounties on them. Belle was getting a gun, and we ran into a bounty hunter that had all of these. Where
You did kill her,
we did kill her, but
but
she seems to have. She talked about sisters, so I'm guessing there's this whole like family of bounty hunters that are trying to.
also if they already created these and gave them to them, there's a high likelihood that they've been giving out further.
Yes.
How does
2,000 gold, by the way, per person. So
how
it's
does
not
the
like it
photo
was-
of Tally look?
Well, it's a drawing, but it's very good.
Yeah. How does the drawing? Does she look good in it?
Absolute. Oh, you look absolutely fantastic. Honestly, your boobs look a little better in the drawing than they do in real life, but like, you know, artistic liberties.
she's
Your
gonna
butt
look
looks
at-
way flatter, though.
They couldn't have at least gotten my butt right.
It's surprising they managed to fit your butt in on a bust headshot, but like, you know what? They worked on it.
Tally, that's not the point of this. This whole thing, great, but it's not the point. here.
Look. Okay, the point, obviously, we have huge bounties on our heads. There's nothing that we can do about that right this second.
I mean,
so
we're
at
getting the
least-
fuck out of Dodge. Is what we're doing.
Which we're already doing. So at least the least I'm gonna do is complain about how they make my butt look flat in the drawing. But anyways, so yes, that's been. It sounds like you've had a crazy night. I apparently have had a crazy night. 20 minutes ago, I was plastered and having a great night.
It's funny how so often a kiss can just ruin a night.
Yeah, and this is why I stopped. I refused to do any kind of physical services for Sable in the last couple of years of my working there, because I really hate it, and it's super gross, and there's a reason I don't kiss people. This is not the reason, to be clear, this is not the reason.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I guess I should avoid it in the future.
Do we know of any other creatures that do this kind of effect, Kelly? Could I make like a Arcana roll or
Yeah,
something?
you totally make an Arcana roll. Zoe already knows that like a lot of undead do this type of life drain. Vampires, succubi,
Mhm.
That's an 18.
succubi, immediately pop into your head. Succubi absolutely do a life drain with a kiss.
Tally is going to be like, just not even thinking about it, but just like twirling her very thin little devil tail in her hand as you come to that conclusion.
That's very succubi. Succubi do that.
What are you saying, that I'm a succubus?
I mean, if the kiss fits, I don't know. You said you don't know what you are.
Mhm.
I don't know what I am. I mean, literally any information is good.
I mean, they do that life drain with the kiss. That's very similar.
I mean, I
thing.
guess
The
that is
ColdIron is
literally their thing.
weird.
Mhm.
but
So, how do you think I access it?
I mean, I guess. I guess, did feeling, emotion, did like anything happen that felt different than when you?
No, like she was flirting with me, and I was poorly flirting back because I wasn't that interested. Because she's not my type. And then she leaned in to kiss me, and that was it. It felt weird, though.
How so weird?
It almost felt like I was drinking her.
That sounds pretty succubus of you.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Like it
definitely sounds-
felt like something in me reached out and hooked her and dragged her in.
Huh.
Hmm.
So
I mean, maybe. So I guess we'll have to start. That might be something definitely to learn to control for both good use and bad use. Like knowing not to do it if you want to kiss someone eventually. If you do want to kiss someone and you don't want to join their life, that's good to know. But also if you could use to weaponize against our enemies, kind of thing, could be pretty handy.
Right? But I don't want to do that to random girls who seem pretty nice, actually.
Yeah.
You know.
Also, I do have to apologize. I took you being cagey and aloof, and I assumed the worst from you. Based on previous
I mean, look at
interactions,
my
but-
previous history. I literally used to
Yeah.
target people, and I called it hunting.
Yes.
But I get it, but that's also why I wanted to talk to you right away about this.
I just want to say thank you. It's hard to learn to trust people sometimes. I have trust
is.
issues, and I know you have. We all have our issues,
Mm-hmm.
and we're learning. But as long as you're honest with me, at the end of the day, I'll be honest with you and got your back, and we will try and work this out together.
So straight up, yes, I almost. Well, I guess I did.
You did kill her.
I did kill her.
Havoc, no, don't knock that over.
Oh, also, Carrion, Trixxi will flip through some of the other papers and show the pictures of Carrion's siblings. Carrion's gonna be leaving us for a time to go try and find his siblings.
Also, Carrion's siblings are super hot. You're gonna notice that.
Oh, so you're leaving?
Hold on, Carrion's gonna pop the door open and go, "You talking to me?"
Yes, I'm talking to you.
Yeah, but I'm coming back. Shuts the
good.
door. Havoc, no!
So yeah, lots of things happened, it seems, for everyone.
Yeah. So.
But
Okay,
yeah, the Elven secret police are out for us.
I mean, we did know that they already didn't like us.
The wanted poster says "wanted for crimes against the tripartite alliance and the Elven state." I believe terrorism. Might have been
Let
mentioned.
me look at my notes from last.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure. it did.
Terrorism and sedition against the tripartite alliance.
Ah,
Mhm.
yes. You know, the usual thing.
The usual.
Carrion is going to open the door and have Havoc strapped to her like a baby Bjorn made out of a
Oh, look
bed
at
sheet. Do not feed him cinnamon.
Oh, sorry.
No, I did it. It's fine. But it's not fine. We're going to have to pay a deposit on that room. He ate the lamp.
Oh,
Is it gonna make him brighter?
I can only hope so.
I wonder if you had any experience illuminating.
I was gonna say he opened up his mouth and he's a spotlight now.
Yeah.
No, he's got a new special ability where he hops along and then jumps on people.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, he Pixar's them to death.
Oh my gosh, adorable.
Look, look, look.
So, I guess we're gonna go settle up our deposit and get out of here.
Or we could just go.
There's that
Let's-
too.
I
There's
mean, I
that
guess we
too.
could. I guess
we're
already
already wanted.
criminals. Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Is this how people just become bigger criminals? We're not actually criminals. We're being framed. There's a difference. We're suspected criminals.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
haven't.
I guess
proved
actually being
anything.
criminals and being criminals.
You know what? We should change their perception of us. We should square up and then go.
Yeah.
maybe we could just leave like a coin in the room?
You know what? That sounds good. Yeah. Yeah.
Then
We'll
if
leave
the
a little
housekeeper keeps it, that's kind of
envelope.
like, that's not on us.
Well, we'll
Then
write
they're
a note
being
and say
criminals.
this is the damage deposit.
It's honestly their
Sorry.
fault for not having like a note of credit up front or something.
And you gotta say you're sorry. Yeah, you, Havoc. You say you're sorry. Oh, good. There you go.
Oh, I can't stay mad at you forever.
Oh my god, that's so too real.
Literally. Every
Yeah.
child/pet ever.
I'm literally looking at the dog right now on the couch, just like flaked out after just trying to kiss my mother all day on the mouth. She is one of those people that does not like to be licked in the face by dogs, and Teddy knows this. Teddy doesn't care. Teddy,
And
yes.
Teddy wants to change that. Yeah, Teddy's like,
Yeah.
no, you're gonna love
He's
this.
like, I can fix her. I can fix
Right?
her.
I can fix her. Yeah. All right. Ready to go if you are.
Let's get it.
Mm-hmm.
Gathering up your things. You leave whatever you need to in the room. And before long, you manage to make it back out. Make it out to where the wind is blowing, and you head out to the top of Little Top. The sandstorm is picking up again, and you find yourself up amidst the sand and the fog and the morning light. And as you are making your way up, I would like, what's everybody's passive perception again? Please remind me. Does anybody have a passive perception below 13? And why is it
12.
Zoe? 12? Okay. You know what? 12 is
Yeah,
fine.
11.
14.
12 is fine for this, because as you are walking out, it is early morning by the time you are headed up to go meet with Huxley. And as you are passing through, you are going to hear the sound echoing through the halls of the hotel of a baby crying. And there is a moment where you're not quite sure if it's an actual baby or if it is that sound from the toll man.
Can
And then
Tally insight this, please?
totally, yeah.
17.
17. Very quickly afterwards, it is an actual baby because you are going to hear, "Oh, hush up, love, hush up. It's all right, love. It's all right." And on the other side of the door, she goes back to sleep. But there is a moment. I would really love it if everyone here who hears that can make me an intelligence check. Tally can do so with advantage.
That's gonna be a dirty 20 from me.
Dirty 20.
21.
21.
My dice are absolutely. Is it check or save? Because that is
Check.
very important for me. Check. Okay, that's only gonna be an 11 because my dice hate me tonight.
Okay. Okay, you're too wigged out. And then what did Zoe get?
Zoe's got a passive perception of 11. Zoe doesn't
Oh
do shit.
no! Okay,
Yep.
and Theron wasn't there, so he rolled a nat 1, which is perfect. Actually, you know what? Carrion was there, though. Oh, Carrion's gonna roll a 19, which proves that I'm not Amy. And as you are walking, you're going to remember that, well, for those of you who have heard Tally's story, the Tollmen did specifically go after Tally as well as Trixxi. Now, Trixxi had a lump of ColdIron in her pocket. Did Tally? Tally, you most certainly did not. And I would remind you of some of that strange dream.
Yup, I've been thinking about that.
Go
Oh
ahead.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I have not forgotten that for 1 second.
Hey,
Our
I like to remind
strange
players.
dream together that we did.
Well, Tally, when did you pick up the ColdIron to have ColdIron contamination?
I've never touched it.
So interesting. Because does anybody else remember that when the baby crying things came? They focused on
Me?
Trixxi and Tally.
Yeah. ColdIron. You have that lump of ColdIron still. And it reacts around other ColdIron, right?
Yes.
Tally's gonna prick her finger. And let a drop of blood well up. Can you pull it out, please?
Yes. Trix is gonna pull it out, hold it far away from the blood first, and slowly start to bring it
And
in.
Tally's gonna kind of reach out with this blood drop on her finger.
The veins in the ColdIron will stay inert. And then flare purple. After a painfully long wait.
Oh, great. That's awesome.
Yeah, I kind of had that suspicion after a lovely spider
gonna-
dream.
She's going to just lick the just lick the drop of blood off of her finger. Great. Amazing. Wait, did we had another thing where something drew blood from me and didn't have a good time afterwards, right?
Do you mean the vampire? Carrion will say.
Yeah. Yes.
Did you get bit by a vampire? She bit you, right?
She bit me, and
And then
then
she
she went
exploded.
insane. Oh. I didn't make the connection then, obviously. But now it makes sense.
None of this makes sense.
Correct. Okay. So we have what, 10 pints worth of ColdIron in that, just walking around with the group in that case?
It's probably stupid diluted, maybe, but yes, I guess.
Cool. Awesome.
Don't
Love
bleed on
that.
anything. You're not allowed to bleed on anything.
Noted. I will specifically try to avoid bleeding on things.
Yep.
Out in the mist and the roiling chaos of the dust storm, you're going to see the tin turtle around the corner, pulled by the giant four-legged Sarn, with Huxley sitting up, a full wrap around his face, and goggles that he's managed to fuse, well, not fuse together, but he's managed to, like, make a visor, basically, out of an old welding helmet.
I was
For the
gonna
Sarn.
ask, because Trixie's inventor ability allows me to once a day basically craft a non-magic item worth up to 100 gold.
Yeah, you can totally make a mask for the Sarn.
Yeah, I would love to make something for the Sarn.
Totally. Yeah, you absolutely can. You can look at that, and it looks like basically he's duct taped it together. You're like, I can do better.
I can do better, yeah. So Trixie will, in fact, do better.
Okay, taking a minute with Tinkerer's tools, you are going to come up with something to outfit the Sarn with that will allow it to breathe and see better in these conditions. And with that, Huxley is going to say, you know, I thought I did a pretty good job overall. Yeah, that is better. That is.
Listen. You are good at driving this on. I'm good at tinkering.
With the Sarn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'm good to get out of here if y'all are.
Please.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
When we're done with this, can you tell me who you killed? Huh? Later.
I
Later.
killed no one.
Oh, good. That's always easiest. All right. Well, everybody in. Let's get this show on the road. We've got a bit of a drive ahead of us. And, in truth, you do. It is quite a long and difficult drive ahead of you, riding northward. After a couple of days of this, you are going to be clear of pretty much everything that reminds you of Stark Springs. You're going to make your way up around the bend, passing through some of the Badlands. Skirting around on the eastern side of the river, you make your way up across the way from the fields of Belminar, which is probably for the best. It is not really the most comfortable place to travel as far as you hear. It has a number of strange and deadly creatures waiting there to prey upon you, as well as all the remnants of strange technology and strange weapons of war from the war for Drace all those years ago. But with that, you are going to continue north.
Yeah, this is fine. This is fine.
Everything's fine.
Everything is fine.
Everything is awesome.
Everything's cool.
I
when you're part
also
of a
can't believe
team.
we left evil Trixxi down in. You know what? Maybe the secret police will capture evil Trixxi, and I'll be good.
True. Yeah.
You know what? Maybe evil Trixie is just clinging on to the underside of the wagon like Sideshow Bob.
Oh my God! Yes, please, Please, that would make my day.
And then Huxley's like, I think we should drive through that cactus field. Well, let's go through the cactus field. Yay!
Evil
Yay!
Trixxis.
It's not what I
Yeah.
deserve.
It's not what I design.
All right.
Crazy.
You make your way north, and all memories of Little Top, well, at least the vision of it, all of its sweeping vistas, its craggy exterior, and its fields and fields of those wonderful, wonderful vineyards fade into the background. And so does the dust eventually. You find yourself on the road on the other side of the fields of Belmanar, on the eastern side of the river, heading north from Little Top. It takes about 4 days of travel, which you will find is honestly not particularly difficult. For once, you actually are ahead of the curve. You are not being attacked by bandits. You are not being completely overwhelmed. You make your way north, and at the bend of the river, you cross a bridge at the base of the East Woods. Huxley gives you the tour guide explanations of things, talking about the fields of Belmanar and how there are all sorts of things in there that you don't want to fight. Megafauna. The Skinner's Guild tends to spend a lot of time in there. The same with the Dragoons and those who like to do some big game hunting. It's particularly dangerous, he'll say. But people that are enterprising can go in there to find remnants of old Emeresian magitech that was abandoned after the war. Some of it's actually pretty profitable, but it's also very dangerous. Who needs a mech anyway? Or who needs what do they call them? Who needs a magitech mech armor anyway?
I'm pretty sure Very's ears just perked up.
Yeah. Too bad she vanished in space. Yeah, we rolled for it and everything. As you're going over the rough terrain, it is very arid through the center. Now, there is a bit of greenery hugging the edge of the water, but as you're heading toward that bridge, you are going to see the eastern woods. It is the first woods. I'll give you two examples of this, actually. It is the first set of woods that any of you ever have seen in a very long time. Bell, the east woods of Drace remind you of Wildhome. It is full of towering pines and old growths of oaks and spruces and heartwood trees and more. It towers. These trees are ancient and primordial, at least equal to anything in the Pacific Northwest of our world. But whereas we have trees that are hundreds of feet tall, these trees are another 100 still. Think Rivendell. Think...
Are we thinking Lorien?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Which is why it is going to catch you off guard. Well, perhaps it catches Tally the most off guard, because Tally, this is the first time you've ever seen this many trees. You have never seen a forest before. You have never even seen a patch of woods before, outside of perhaps the garden in the higher levels of Prospect. Hell, you hadn't even seen a river before, really. And there, nestled at the southern edge of the East Woods, you are going to see an elven city. It is carved out of glass with a wooden wall. The wall is not made of planks and boards. No, it is grown from fused trees that have wound themselves together in a lattice work to prevent anyone from breaching through. Huge barbs and thorns dot every inch of that wall, making it impenetrable to anyone who does not have the best armor, gloves, or climbing apparatus. You can see that built into the boughs of trees are immense bridges, as well as tree homes and forts. Does anyone here speak Elven?
Yes, I do.
Do you actually speak Elven? Okay.
I do. I was just I was pausing there because I was scrolling up in my character sheet to double check.
So Ian Nalore literally translates into the kind of translates directly as like the place of nothing, or forward nothing, or point nothing, something like that. And as you are looking at this, if you casually remark that, I'd love a history roll from anybody.
I will casually remark that.
Okay.
Okay, I will do my best.
I believe in you. Zoe, nat
Wow.
20.
Oh, no. 15. That's
15?
That's 16 altogether.
Ooh, I love 16s.
15
Thanks.
for Trixxi.
15. This looks like an elven military town? Perhaps? However, looking at this, anybody who gets a 15 or higher, actually, is going to realize that this looks like a forward base. Like the type of encampment that would be used as a scouting post, or at least maybe it was at one point. A place through which operations could be coordinated, and maybe it was a forward raiding base back during the war. But as you are looking at it, two things are going to be very clear. There is no gate. And there is no road leading up to it. Almost as if they deliberately do not want you coming anywhere near it.
Fair.
But the other thing you'll notice is that the Elves of Elos do have a lot of places like this. However, the majority of them have either intact heirloom, or they either have intact or destroyed moon forts. These crystalline spiral pillars that were used during the invasion of Elos several thousands of years ago when they came from the Feywild. Point nowhere is likely a reference to the fact that this is an ass-end post that doesn't even have a damn moon fort. The moon forts, just to kind of give you an idea, think of kind of like Thanos' invasion of Wakanda in Infinity War. They kind of work like that. Fort shows up full of elves, doors open, elves conquer. And they have a nice fort to go back to that is kind of like a giant spiral tower. This place doesn't even have that. However, with a history roll, you'll realize that's kind of weird, because the elves, like, conquered a huge amount of Elos. Kind of weird that they didn't have one on this land. You'd think they would have just, like, had one land here. Maybe there's one up at Port Sulphur. But
Baron, what do you know about this place?
damn it, I forgot that you had a drow with you.
Yeah, right. I was literally about to ask Farron as well. I was just like, elf who was fighting in this war.
Military. Mm-hmm.
Ian Nalore is the last place that a person wants to be if they are to be stationed. There is nothing there that is worthwhile. If they keep the same numbers as before, they have maybe a few hundred elves, all playing games of, well, parlor plays, as we call them. Frustrating little social deduction games where you walk around playing parchment boulder shears and trying to figure out, who is the actual ghost in the room? Who is repentant for the crimes against the Empire? It's all a bunch of
It sounds
poppycock.
pretty fun.
You would think so, wouldn't you?
I do like my
That
role
sounds
play.
unnecessarily harsh.
Hmm.
I suppose you're not from here then, hey?
Thankfully not. I was stationed there for a short time. Very unpleasant. They don't even have a moon fort.
Ah.
Well-
I understand.
Why wouldn't the elves have larger land?
I'm not certain. Perhaps there was nothing on Drace worth conquering when we arrived. Perhaps Caitlan, in his infinite wisdom, did not send us along with one, or perhaps there was nothing here worthwhile. Then again, there were no creatures here.
That also sounds strangely harsh.
Which part of it? There were no creatures here on Drace. No, sentient ones, anyway. And without sapience, there's no reason to conquer. We will merely find it when we find it. That is probably the reason.
Hmm.
The moon forts were meant for warfare, fallback points into enemy territory. If this was no one's territory, there'd be no reason to have a moon fort here. Would anyone like any drugs? I was able to acquire some while I was off shopping.
Of course you did.
I did.
No, no, thank you.
I know
Are you
you
sure?
like your drugs.
That's a mild one. Tobacco.
Ew, that smells.
I have a chewable variety as well that you put next to your lip.
That's even worse, actually.
It does require spitting.
No, thank you.
Ba-ding. He pulls out a tiny spittoon. Sorry I offered.
That's alright. You're just trying to make kinds.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a long 4 days.
Yes. Yes, it has.
It has.
And from there, passing into the woods, you find yourself traversing, going along these very, very well lined and very well built logging roads. Expansive ones that have been weathered down by hundreds and hundreds of wagons. The river winds its way as well through the woods and clings to the side of the road. You are able to follow it. And it is here that for the first time on your track, you're going to start to notice other people. People moving giant logging trucks. Logging wagons alongside a lot of half-elves, a lot of halflings and humans. Everybody here seems decently-ish friendly. At the very least, you get a couple of nods and waves, people tipping their hats as you make your way through the expanse of green that stretches up to the sky, the dappled light falling down upon you in a gentle and comforting mosaic of life. Going through the Eastwoods takes about a day. However, unlike much of your travels, you have a decent time with it. Not only because of about the day and a half, your first night as you are reaching the edge, there is an actual roadhouse there on the edge that you're able to sleep in an actual bed at, if you would like. It is the Eastwood Inn.
Roadhouse.
It's a roadhouse, the Eastwood Roadhouse. I'm changing it to Eastwood Roadhouse. The Eastwood Roadhouse is quite comfortable, and you are able to snag a bed. It's not nearly as comfortable as it would be had you not been sleeping on the bare earth for 3-4 days. And then there are a number of places along the woods where you are able to stop. There are camps set up, people that are traveling, people that are coming here to work, and the forest has timbermen and loggers and other things like that. You'll see that many of the camps here are people who've just come here to work, but they do have space there that you can pull up. Hell, there are even little shops set up like stands at the back of wagons where you can resupply, buy some decent food, maybe even some booze or some ammunition if needed. It's pleasant. It's like pulling up to where you see like RVs park. You know, like people are just there and there's room. And then before long, the next day, you are going to make your way. Actually, I'm going to pause for 1 sec. Does anybody need a super quick bathroom break? We got about 20 minutes left in game, but if anybody's desperate, we can take a break.
I'm feeling not great, so I need to.
Sure,
to go
that's
to the
totally fine.
bathroom.
And as you are pushing forward into the woods, you are going to see the mountainside reaching toward you, dotted by dozens and dozens of houses clinging along the cloud line. Stark Springs is but a few miles in the distance. Now, Stark Springs is located in a kind of like a crescent-shaped gap in some of the mountains. As you are riding up to it, you are going to see that they have taken full advantage of this. They've built their houses, made of some of the glorious Stark Springs wood, along the mountainside. It looms ahead of you. In the early dawn, you can see that there are houses with twinkling lights clinging to the mountainside in wide swatches. I want you to kind of think of like, this area is kind of like, it's still Western, but it is very much like Nordic village style. Built into the walls of the mountainside, you're going to see these expansive, beautiful houses made of this crisp, powerful, like tall lumber that surrounds you everywhere. And slowly you are going to make your way through the edge of the wood, passing into Stark Springs proper, where you are going to be dropped off there in the city square. There are plenty of sarns working around here, but even a few horses that have been imported here to where the ground is a little more dirty, a little more dirt-like, a little less deserty. People are living, working, enjoying themselves here. Stark Springs is... everything is kind of misty in the air around here. It's one of the newer settlements, and it definitely has that air to it. There's a twinge to the air. Some type of almost herbal or mineral heaviness in the air. You can see that there are large clouds of steam coming up in rivulets from around different parts of the city. The natural springs that this city is built out of are feeding into the air, and there is a wide lake located at the base that you're having to move around with a floating bridge that sways as your Sarn walks across it. Now, the floating bridge, mind you, is about 30 feet wide, so it's very easy to cross over even when you are in the Tin Tortoise. And as you make your way across and are deposited in the city square, Carrion is going to hop out, and Huxley is going to smile from above and say, well, go ahead and say your goodbyes for a bit. I'll be prepared. Carrion will hop down and look at each of you and give her goodbyes. So, I'll be back soon. Try not to die.
With us looking out for each other, what can happen?
Well, have fun. Be good. Don't die.
You take care of yourself and Havoc too. Mm-hmm.
Don't worry,
too.
Havoc. We'll come back. and she's going to awkwardly give each of you a hug. If I find anything, I'll let you know for sure. And I'll see you soon. Good luck. And do you say anything else as she awkwardly tries to hop in and hop in the tin turtle and get out of here?
Just be safe.
Good luck to you as well, and take care of your siblings.
I will.
Oh, you might need this. She's going to toss like a bundle that's wrapped up, and it's got 2 uses of a healer's kit.
Thank you. All right. Well, enough goodbyes. I'll see you in a couple weeks, probably. Don't leave without me. Besides, she smacks the side of the carriage. I've got the car.
Guess we're stuck here.
What's a car?
Carriage, whatever.
I can see that as a short form.
Huxley's going to lean over and say, "You'll take care of yourselves, eh? And, Miss St. Clair. Oi, Belle. It's good to see you again."
Same.
You definitely grew out of your awkward phase. Yeah.
She makes a
Although I
rude
kind of missed the farm girl with the big Coke bottle lenses.
She makes a rude gesture.
And with that, the tin turtle rides out of view, and you find yourselves in the middle of Stark Springs, looking for a place to go and check in, do some research. This is the place that your friend died, Tally. Killed by the man in black.
She's probably going to suggest the inn that that Serena worked in,
Okay.
or at least going to check it out.
Might be worth it to not stay there potentially, in case it seems suspicious.
And this is also where you might be able to find a little bit of a lead on where this Mara girl is. Being probably the last real waypoint before Camp Nowhere. And one of the last places that she was seen, I think. You've got your work cut out for you. But we'll pick that up next episode. Here on ColdIron, as we head into Season 2 in the Stark Springs arc, as you are going to spend time with the lovely new player that is joining us while Amy takes a hiatus, but you are going to have to wait for that. Folks, thank you so much for this episode. All right, folks, I love you so much. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode of ColdIron. It is going to be a pleasure to run this for you once we're in the Stark Springs arc. I can't wait for it, but I also can't wait to thank our patrons at patreon.com/dorktales, like our divine producers, my mom, who's literally downstairs right now. So hi, Mom. Thanks for letting me run game, even though you just showed up today. Shike and Dave Vermillion and Soul Omen, our Wizards of the Patreon, the Ink Goblin Crusher, Urquhart, and Big Nut, our Monster Maker, Larook, and our High Council, Terran, Amberthist, Raven with Baubles, Sorcerer Sanguine, Chef Eladeth, Brian Kaler, Nerdy Battle Gent, Nihilist, Cookiemon Steve, Iron Warrior X, Lord of Zoinks, and our patrons of the art, Eastside Rider and Nacro the Straw Hat Devil. We will see you very shortly. Be sure to come back if you're already on the Patreon for Descent into Avernus on Tuesday, and if you're on the Patreon, be sure to come back for Vampire on Friday, schedules permitting and the weather permitting for travel, because some of us are trying to make it places for Christmas. But folks, we love you very much. Thank you for tuning in to this campaign, and we'll see you next time, y'all. Happy trails. See you in 2026.